So that leads me to this question. Has there ever been a time in your life when your faith was tested, and how did the Bible help you through it?
Well, it was tested, really tested. Not so much as when I had my first heart attack and surgery on my heart and different things. Of course, it was tested then. But it was tested the most after Melanie and I came back from cross-country tour in 2004, and she wasn't healthy enough to go. I didn't realize that, and then when she came back, she had an emergency surgery on her gallbladder. Well, no, she had
Is that when she had the colostomy bag?
colostomy. She had a colostomy bag. She wore on her side. She had colostomy surgery, and that tested me more than what it did about me, because it was about somebody else that I loved deeply.
Well, how did the Bible help you get through that?
The Bible helped me get through it by just reading His Word. I still read the Bible, and I'd read it while I was in the waiting room or waiting for Melody to wake up or something. But there was so much activity that I would read a little bit and then I would close it up, and then it got me through a lot. What I had learned from the Bible and the preaching and stuff got me through trials and temptations. And of course, I've done a lot of things that I'm not proud of, even after I was, quote, saved and going through the Air Force, and people were trying to get me to drink and I wouldn't drink. And then I would go to the club with them and I'd just drink a Coke or something, and they'd keep trying to get me to drink beer, and I said no. So anyway, I got through that. And then after I was working, again, I won't mention names, but this real close friend of mine made some homemade wine and brought to the picnic. And he said, "Come on, Parker, try my homemade wine." And I said, I don't drink. I don't want it. He said, "Oh, come on, Todd. It's not going to hurt you. It just tastes like grape juice." And I said, "I don't want to do that." He just kept bugging me. I said, "Would it make you happy if I'd take a drink then?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Okay, pour me a little bit, about that much in a styrofoam cup." I just chugged it down, and it burned all the way down. And I said, "Now are you satisfied?" And I walked off, and I started crying and asking the Lord to forgive me because I drank alcohol. And not more of a promise, but a word that I would not drink when I was in there. Mom was so afraid that I would start drinking or doing things like that or smoking.
Like Uncle Terry?
Yeah.
Like Uncle Terry did?
Yeah, he... that's a different story, Uncle Terry.
Yeah,